Back out here this morning, just trying to scout from the truck and cover as much ground as possible here on morning of day 2. Just trying to see where the deer populations really are, like where they're hanging out, if there's a possibility of getting on any private land. I've only seen a bunch of mule deer this morning, but all does. And then I finished up last night with a whole bunch of whitetails just over from where I'd seen that buck. They're again all does, but I'm gonna go back and research that area a little bit more today. There's a lot of land there that I've never been on physically. I've only been in one little area of it, and one other piece that I really want to check out at some point on this trip because I've never been there. But yeah, let's see how the day goes. Rut activity. I mean, how sweet was that? Seeing all those mule deer, and the bucks seem a little ruddy. There, I don't know, 4 or 5 of them in there. They're just like pushing each other around. But 2 of the bucks were pretty decent from what I could tell from my camcorder. On just a tiny little chunk of private. The guy actually lives in town according to the address. But I'm guessing they really don't leave that piece from the trail that crosses the highway going back to the field that they were eating in earlier. So I'm just gonna binoc them for a little bit from a different road angle and just see how big they are and continue on for the day. So I got a mule deer spotted in this brush. Pretty sure it's a doe, but I'm gonna try and creep over the hill and get some video of her, and then hopefully there's more in there and they'll take off running or something. But I got a little tiny knoll, I think, between me and them, or it, that I can set up on and try and get some video of it. So at least that'll be something for the day. I've been trying to glass something in these sandhills all day. It's like impossible. In this place I'm at now, I'm just going to be happy if A, I can get out of here with my truck, and B, in one piece and no flat tires, because this is some nasty roads in here. Should have never came here, probably. that worked out pretty good. Just no buck in a group of 3. So I got the camera on them, took a little video, and then I started walking to them with my gun, which you probably can't see in the video because I didn't get close enough to them in frame. But then they kind of trotted up the hill, realized they were all does, went back to the camera and spun it up on them so you guys could see them go over the hill. So we just need a buck to do that. Honestly, I'm gonna spend my whole rest of the day in this stuff at this place because I'm well over an hour away from my hotel, so we're not going anywhere else. Everything out here looks the same. It's kind of crazy. Alright, so I know I said I wasn't going to leave that other piece, but after driving around and just seeing those mule deer does and the rest of the property, the map lied. Most of the trees are dead or gone, so decided to get out of there. Came back to where I ended last night. That whitetail buck was across the street from where I'm going to head in. Gonna do a big loop, see if I can see one. It's going to be hard to self-film it if I get a shot, but as long as I see the thing ahead of time, I think we'll be okay. So there's a low area down this valley, runs all the way back there. Got the wind at my back. I'm on the right side of this, so we're gonna wind bump it and send my wind into all this thicker stuff and try and get those deer to pop out if they're in here. First buck rub of the trip. Found a trail finally. I'm just gonna keep on that. Try and bust them. Just blew 3 does. Easily could have shot them. Couldn't get it on film. Couldn't get the action cam turned on fast enough. So I'm just gonna keep going in this thing. It's a pretty heavy trail back here. Let's see what else we can find. Yeah, they're just bedded in this little cattail pothole. Took off. Perfect wind cover for them. Keep them nice and warm. Oh my god, you guys. I climbed up to the top of this freaking sandhill, which took forever. And the knoll about 75 yards out in front of me, a buck jumps up, takes off. Trying to turn the action camera to play. And somehow it got knocked to picture mode, so I'm just taking pictures. So I missed him all together on the camera, and then didn't shoot because I was trying to videotape it. I highly doubt that I can catch up to him yet tonight, but I'm just gonna keep going that way, and if it happens, it happens. It's good enough for me, especially with just a couple days left in this trip. It ain't one thing, it's the next, man. This self-filming stuff is tough. Without a cameraman. And this terrain will kill a guy. Haven't eaten all day. Oh, I couldn't get that buck back in the binocs anywhere. I don't know where he went. Well, as fast as you see these deer, they're gone. It's like poof, magic. But I don't even know where I am. I've been walking for a long time. Trying to work my way back to the truck and I haven't even hit a road yet. So, I know I'm going the right way. But, I might be off left or right by a half mile or so. Who knows? We'll get there eventually. Probably didn't navigate it in the dark. Wait, I have to sleep out here. Well, I only overshot the truck by probably about a mile. So, I'll walk Walking for a long time. But just had another truck from Wisconsin pass me. Boys didn't even want to stop and talk. All you guys. Here's a second truck from Wisconsin that doesn't want to chat with a fellow Wisconsin guy. I only 1 for 4 today. But congrats to the guys I did talk to. They did shoot a mule deer this week sometime. So I'm happy for them. At least somebody freaking saw one and shot one. So that's what I get for tonight. I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow yet. The whole checking out spots thing's done, so it's just a matter of picking one and going out there and trying to kill something. So it might be in the next video, I'm not sure. I think I got enough for one video already, if not two, so stay tuned.